Wacky Wednesday. How are we doing, everybody? It's got me feeling nicey today. This is your man, Sammy, the man McIntyre, and your host of this podcast, Moving the Chains. Hope we're rocking and rolling. It's got me feeling nicey today. College football rankings came out. A couple of NFL games I wanted to hit, but they were kind of boring. Falcons, Jets, Snorefest. I'm not going to get into that. Although Michael Penix being out, kind of worried because he's my guy. But another day, another story. But I want to talk about my Raiders because I do this every week. I'm not going to get the brown paper bag out tonight. I'm done doing that. But it's just getting more frustrating week in, week out with this team. And I'm watching Sunday, and I kind of tuned in a little bit here and there. It was 24-14. I'm like, wow, Raiders got a chance. And then, nope. Chargers just showed that they're a better team. They are. I'm not going to be weird about it. But there needs to be something seismic change. Because I am getting fed up with this team. And I'm a diehard Raider fan. I love the Raiders. But you're making it hard for me to consume. Because at some point or another, I'm not going to quit watching. I'm not going to join the Niner gang and all that bullshit. Absolutely not. I'm not going to Denver. Now, and it pains me saying this, because I heard a Raider fan the other day, my buddy Dan at the gym, say this. He goes, yeah, man, I'm rooting for the Chiefs, Broncos, and Chargers. Knock the Chiefs out. Yeah. Absolutely not. Parts of me will agree with you on that, but I cannot, within my soul, sit here and say, yep, I want the Broncos and I want the Chargers to win. Absolutely not. I can't do it. I really cannot do it. So it's just going to be interesting down the stretch. How far can Denver go? I don't know. That defense is elite. They didn't look elite on Sunday, but almost all year long, they've been elite defense. And I'm looking at the Chargers. You know, Herbert's dinged up again. You know, he's a warrior. You can't take him off the field. I thought it was funny. Harbaugh was on Cowher today, and I think it was yesterday, and he's like, you know, I got a lot of things up on my plaques on the wall. Having a medical degree isn't one of them. And he's right. And we'll see how far the Chargers go. I don't know. My brother's a cynic. Herbert hasn't won a playoff game yet. I keep defending the guy and saying, look, Peyton Manning, we love him. I love him. He didn't want a playoff game for a long time in Indianapolis. Took him a while. He got the monkey off his back. 03, I think it was. 04. And what happened? Bing! They won. And he went pretty big in Indy. So, not all is lost with the Chargers. Still a solid football team. You know, they're just really good. And Harbaugh, this is his team. He has put the stamp and the imprint on this team. What he wants to do philosophically, this, that, and the third. And it's fantastic. I love watching it. So, you know, again, with the Raiders, like, yeah, I'm kind of hoping we lose out. I mean, we play the Giants. All right. I mean, I guess we can get better draft positioning. Do we want to keep winning? I don't know. But something's got to change. It's something that has to change. And starting off, get rid of Geno. Bye. Got to go. After Sunday, him literally tripping over himself as he's trying to drop back to pass near the goal line, absolutely out. I'm done. And Pete Carroll's stubbornness to just stay true to the guy kills me. At this point in the season, throw the young guys out there. See what we have. Because at some point, if I'm a GM or I'm a fan of the Raiders, we got to break every level down of this team. Starting from the top all the way to the bottom. Because there's got to be some missing root of the problem here. Because I'm reading Raider articles. It's like, well, there's this issue, there's this. My take on it is, Mark Davis, like I said last week, needs to sell the team. Just sell it. Get some guys in on it. I know they got equity with Brady and Seymour and these guys. But give it to people that want to win. Richard Seymour, I know, was a Raider late. But he's a Patriot. He's seen the winning. And people thought I was nuts and crazy when Tom Brady, you know, you agree with the Raiders and People are like, oh, Sam's pandering. No, I want to win. Tom Brady's a winner. Now, it's different from a player to an executive. I get all that. But I'm kind of intrigued by this offseason because, and I do this every year with myself with the Raiders, I get hypeful and all that stuff. But I'm looking at it from schematically right now. The Raiders have building blocks you could build with. Brock Bowers, Max Crosby, and Ashton Genty. Now you just got to build the team around the rest of it to get it to look right. Until you do that, I can't buy into the Raiders. I just can't. It's embarrassing. Like, we were such a model of consistency. And I read something Howie Long said the other day. The Raiders have lost that fire, that fury, that identity with the Raiders. And yes, you need stability, and I'm not disputing that with Pete Carroll. This is some of the quotes that I read from Howie Long. But that's not enough with the Raiders. You need to draft better in terms of getting players that are not just fast and strong. That's Al Davis. That's old. You got to draft players now that are fast, that are strong, and are smart. And stop doing stupid shit football. That's what you got to do. Now, the positives of this thing. $156 million in cap. If you spend it wisely, you can become like the Patriots. Kick ass, take names. Flip it overnight. But the problem is you're going to fire Pete Carroll. I believe John Spytek's going to bring his guy in. Who that is, I don't know. And you just got to go from there. Because that's where I'm kind of at. I'm kind of tuned out with the Raiders. I love you. I'll keep doing these reactions. But I'm kind of tapped out. Like, at this point, I'm like, something's got to give. So, I don't know. It's really getting frustrating. And still a loyal fan, but it's hard. So, all right. So the college football playoff rankings came out last night. I don't get it at all. They need to do, and when people argue with me, well, college football's better. Kind of, but not really. Because when I look at it, college football needs like a commissioner. They've had a big game problem in college football. Here's the first step. And this is my plan if I was the commissioner. Stop scheduling cupcake games in December. I go on this every time I'm on here about college football. Drives me crazy. Stop doing it. I don't want to see Citadel and Ole Miss play. That's a first game of the year type shit. Look at Tennessee. Did they play anybody late? No, I don't think so. Maybe they did. I don't know. Greg Sankey needs to get ahead of his ass and do something. It's the first problem. Number two. Why is everybody offended that, okay, number two. If I was doing this. I would personally, to me, just get a commissioner in there and get this thing lined up. Because this is ridiculous. I mean, not putting Miami in, but they're 10-2, and Duke is in the ACC championship game. What is this? Just 2 years ago, Florida State had one of their best seasons ever, and they got in the dance. They were 13-1. 13-1 with 10 guys going to the NFL. In Miami, yes, they beat Notre Dame head-to-head, and yes, they thoroughly thumped Pittsburgh and up north. So it showed you from the committee standpoint, you beat a team that was top 25 in the cold, which is sunny and Florida's all that. So you prove that you're worth the medal if you have to go on the road and win in cold weather. It's not ideal, but you showed me with my eye test that you can do that. But that's not good enough for the committee, which is full of Paul Feinbaums and all these other dumb fuck idiots. They don't know what they're doing. And it just drives me crazy. And all these bitching morons like Paul Feinbaum, you saying, oh, it's a mistake. You know what, Paul? You're a mistake. You are. You're a mistake. You came out the womb, boy. Come at me, bro. What's up? So and here's the thing. There's certain people I love to hate. I just do. And that's what's great about sports. I heard this today. This whole, nice guy, It's like pro wrestling, dude. You need a heel. You need a bad guy. You need a villain. You need a Dennis Rodman. You need guys like that. Lane Kiffin, who I just mentioned, talked about yesterday. I want that for my sports. You know what I'm saying? And Paul Feinbaum's a villain. And that's okay. I'm allowed to hate people in sports. I hate Bill Belichick. I hate Duke basketball. I respect Duke basketball, but I hate them. I hate the Yankees. And that's okay. But watching that nonsense last night, Horseshit, I'm done. Come on, man. Put Miami in. What else they got to prove? They beat Notre Dame head-to-head. Yes, I can argue, yes, the 2 losses were the unranked teams. I got all that. That's a Mario Cristobal staple. Just as every year. You're going to get that every year. But to not put Miami in is a crime. It is a travesty to my eyes because that is embarrassing. It's not right, man. It's not right. So, I don't know. I just think the rankings, and then not putting Notre Dame, dropping them a slot, really? Come on. Alabama is not that good. Stop it. They're okay football team. They can't run the ball. You pressure Ty Simpson, it's toast. I've seen this movie. And I like Kalen DeBoer a lot. A lot. But it's not a great Alabama team. They're not what they were. Because the NIL money they have down in Alabama is not great. So, and can we stop? I gotta throw this out there because it really grinds my gears. Okay. Ryan Williams is the most overrated receiver in college football in my lifetime. He gets so much attention for nothing. He gets all this buzz, all this hype, and he has not done jack shit the last 2 years. Last year, gangbusters, off the scene, bang. All right, what have you done after that? Inconsistent, dropping balls, more focused on bringing a teddy bear to the goddamn game and doing your nail tech bullshit. Play football. Some guys, there's like a force field and coddleness. It drives me crazy. So, the rankings, whatever. I don't got a problem with it. But putting Alabama ahead of Notre Dame just shows the SEC dick riding monkey sack of shit they are and dick riding them. So, I don't get it. I don't understand it. So, a little short tonight, but that's all I want to touch on here tonight. I'll give you guys my picks tomorrow. We got a big, big matchup tomorrow. Lions, Cowboys, big NFC playoff implications. I'll give you guys my picks tomorrow. Still 85% on the year. Win 8-8. Didn't do too bad. But I'll give you guys my picks tomorrow. Hope you guys are doing well. Wacky Wednesday. Adios. Godspeed.